Indonesia Raya is the national anthem for the 17,000 plus islands that make up the Southeast Asian country of Indonesia. Every morning in schools across the country, students, faculty, and staff join in flag ceremonies, or upacara, where the song is sung in unison before any lesson is taught. The event is often long, sweaty, and elaborate. For me, it served as one of the first examples that showcased the lengths Indonesians would go through to establish and maintain a sense of unity. After centuries of colonial rule prior to gaining independence, unity is something that became embedded in the culture. This was especially the case in Java, the world's most populous island, where it's unlikely to come across a person by their lonesome. Walking into my new community, I was unsure if this sentiment would translate into my acceptance. I was young, black, and stepping into the role of a teacher, in a place where popular media portrayed someone like me as dangerous, primitive, or an entertainer of sorts. I was relieved to find that outside of harmless curiosity, I was accepted for who I was. At the same time, I was being introduced to the rich local customs, foods, languages, sites, and easygoing way of life that was consistent with Indonesian culture. My teaching counterpart, Pak Joko, contributed to my learning and was an integral part of my growth at SITE. As a new teacher in a foreign environment, I initially came off as serious and somewhat timid. Pak Joko, on the other hand, was cheerful and animated in the classroom and in life. He was like an Indonesian Jim Carrey. With his guidance, my confidence grew. We soon became effective partners and friends. I was anxious to see what was in store for us in year 2. Unfortunately, Pak Joko passed away from health-related reasons before the next school year could begin. It was a great loss to the community, but before I could allow myself to drift into despair, other members of the community stood in and lifted me up, like the flag at the start of each school day. My relationship strengthened at school with students and fellow teachers, as well as with others in the village. In particular, my neighbor, Bu Amin, stepped in as a host mom during my service, offering her love, cooking, and support despite also having a family of her own. Her family became my family, and Indonesia became my second home. As a tribute to Bu Amin and Pak Joko, I wrote a poem that attempts to capture the overall sense of curiosity and unity I felt from them and others while in Indonesia. Where are you going? Where have you been? Did you sleep? Where's your friend? Why is your skin different than his, if you're both Americans? Have you married? Why no wife? What are you doing with your life? Oh, you teach? You're so young. Why's your country love guns? Will you visit when you're done? You know I love you like a son. Have you called your mom yet? Promise me you won't forget. Say you're tired, get some rest, because I'd hate to see you stress. When you wake, I'll be here. Did I make myself clear?